The agent Khaled flipped the letter over. The back was blank. Then he flipped it back, and he read it again. Vargas Mountain Fist, eh? Hermbell smiled to himself. First, Eshki whispered rumors of mysterious visitors coming to town, something about a 6-foot-tall chicken woman. Then the streets were covered in wanted posters for a group of shapeshifters. Now the sovereign's consort was reaching out. First time he'd heard from her in years. And it was about Vargas, of all things. Herm tried to rack his brain. Had he ever actually met the man? He'd like to think he would remember if he did. He supposed it didn't really matter. Inkit thought his return was important enough to pull the string. Who was he to say no? Herm held Cooling Good's note over a candle just above the flame until it lit, and then dropped it on the table and watched it burn while he tied his long red hair back. So much for leaving. He could almost feel the ground shifting under his feet as he threw on his gear piece by piece, then wrapped a cloak over the lot of it, and slung on his short bow over that. He supposed there was always a chance that a gearsman patrol would take issue with an armed man walking the streets, but from the sound of it, they had bigger dragons to slay than him. And if they wanted to kill him, well, he'd had a good run. Herm swept the blackened remains of the letter off the table onto the floor and pinned his cloak in place. Something big was happening in Starfall. Certainly Mockery would know what. This is Pod Against the Machine.
Pod Against the Machine.
Welcome back to Pod Against the Machine, the only Pathfinder actual play podcast wherein the cast of the pod has a soggy pod in their pockets. I'm your host, and here's everybody.
You just got right into it, huh? What if I was going to make a joke about the clap?
Oh, yeah. No clap jokes.
No clap jokes today.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Pod's as soggy as ever.
Old soggy bottom boys, they call us.
Oh, that's very good.
Sky metal. Sometimes it works.
Let's see, what happened last week on the program? The party finished off checking out the first level of the basement by looking in the furnace room. Cassius stepped in. It was so hot it hurt, and immediately everybody was like, you know what? Maybe some other time. They left and they went down the stairs. They went down to the next basement where they found a little room with 2 doors. One door said it went down further. The other door said danger, meat garden. But before they could address the garden of meat, they had to first check out this little table with a pod on it and a pile of soggy notes. The pod they couldn't make heads nor tails of, but the soggy notes helpfully volunteered that it was an alien pod from another planet, and it probably came out of some sort of environment dome in the Silver Mount. Well, they pocketed the pod in case that is important later, and it might burst forth as a giant monster and kill them from inside their pockets, who's to say. But then they opened up the meat garden, and they found... honestly, it looked more like a normal garden than anything else. And it was an underground room, but it was all humid and drippy and smelly and full of overgrown / rotting plants and foul-smelling sludge, and a broken warden robot. As they were checking out the room, the broken warden robot sprung to life and attacked Kira, screaming about fertilizer. Turned out the robot was haunted. It started using sound attacks, made Cassius barf, but it was quickly silenced, and then, chopped up with swords and chainsaws and stone discs and all sorts of violence. It did have a little special thing where whenever it got crit, it shot back little explosions on occasion, which was fun for it, but didn't stop it from being cleft in twain, which is how we ended last week's episode. So, we're in the meat garden, and the ghost robot's dead. That's where we are now.
If I had a nickel for every time someone said that exact sentence to me, I have at least 3.
Which, it's not a lot, but it's weird that it happened 3 times.
It's true.
It's honestly weird that it happened even one time.
Is everyone all right?
Yes. I think. Let me check. Oh, no. No.
You need help? I can maybe heal some people if they need it.
That would be most appreciated.
Yeah, thank you.
If I were able to quantify my life, I'd say I'm down 20 bits of it.
Oh, goodness.
Hit everybody with a Cure Serious, and I'll probably have to give Cure like an actual heal after that, but I will do all that as we talk.
You could probably even hit me with a moderate. I don't know. It's up to you. You know.
Well, I have Cure Serious Mass, so I can
I see
do that
what
one and just get everybody at once.
Fantastic. I don't mean to magic explain to you.
Okay, everybody heal 31. How bad is Kira still?
Still pretty rough. I think, what does that leave? 80? What did I say? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to hit you with a heal, so just put yourself back at full.
Yep, thank
I
you.
would be dead, basically.
Oh, that Cure Serious is my last level 7 spell. Luckily, the only other things at that level are Inflict Serious and Particulate Form, and I feel like neither of those are super going to be useful before we rest.
I'm just going to knock on wood anyway.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was going to say, have we examined this hole over here against the southern wall yet?
I don't think so.
Well, Kira did spot that it's a hole. It's kind of overgrown with vines, so it's kind of hard to tell it's there, but Kira did spot it. If you're actually examining it, you can see that there are bones on the east side of the hole, not actually down below. But
I see bones.
All right. Check out the bone hole. See what's going on.
Well, those bones appear to be the remains of a small humanoid who died quite some time ago and helpfully left behind a magical headband and a magical gauntlet.
Fancy.
Do you want... I take 10, you roll. If it doesn't get it, does that sound good?
Sure.
It's a
I also just realized that I totally have my dice out.
36 for spellcraft, taking 10.
We're looking at a headband of inspired wisdom +4 and a set of gauntlets of rust.
Whoa, what's that?
Interesting.
Like a rusting grasp sort of thing?
Yeah, basically. It's a
Yeah, sounds
metal
like
gauntlet that looks rusted and pitted, but is actually quite powerful. Once per day, it can affect an object as if using the rusting grasp spell. Also completely protects the wearer and her gear from rust, magical or otherwise, including attacks from a rust monster.
That would be so messed up if we ran into a rust monster just before we went into the Silver Mount. Because we have a lot of really nice stuff made out of metal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it also definitely feels like the kind of thing the game would throw us at some point because it keeps giving us all this metal tech stuff.
Yep.
Not to meta it too much, but...
Well, this one is increases your general wisdom, to be blunt, and the other one Seems like once a day it has the magic to bring corrosion to something, to rust it out, and prevents your materials from sort of damage. Oxidization.
Is Kira wearing gauntlets?
Might be. I think so. Or I think that her current armor comes with a gauntlet, maybe? Let me check.
Yeah. But those you can just swap out, as long as you don't have ones that have like a magic effect.
Let's see. +2 fire resistance chainmail. Yeah, chainmail has gauntlets. But yeah, I guess if they can be swapped out, that'd be cool.
I think they can, right?
Yeah, I don't
assume-
think those count as
Yeah.
like a...
Yeah, that they won't like make it not work if it's missing the gauntlets or anything like
Yeah,
that.
they don't
Rip those
take up
guys
your
off.
hand slot.
Yeah.
But you can't probably attack with them in the same way, right? Because they're just... Or maybe you can?
Yeah, I mean, they all just count as a gauntlet, like,
Cool.
which doesn't give you bonus damage. It just changes your punches to lethal.
Ooh.
Yeah, it lets them deal damage instead of dealing non-lethal.
The rust protection seems most prudent on you, carrier and holder of metal.
I mean, Kira is usually not about picking extra things up, but anything that would protect the chainsaw sounds good to her.
And every once in a while you can grab somebody else's sword and rust it.
Because Kira usually doesn't have anything better to do.
I usually don't like picking up extra stuff, but I do like not having to worry about my chainsaw. I can hold on to these if that's okay with everyone.
More than fine for me.
Yes. No objections here. Can we clear off this overgrowth and take a non-gender specific peek in the hole? Maybe there's something else in there.
Gentle person's peak.
Gentle person speak.
GPP.
Yeah, I'll take a gentle
so-
person's peek in there. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, you can see a cavern below that is like a thick, soupy mess of mud and foul-smelling water with coils of strange pale vegetation growing all over the room, like totally covering the floor. There's a pool down there with green liquid and I guess that's all you can see at this point, unless you go down there.
It is down.
I don't know if that's the kind of down we want to get. I'm like down for going down, but it seems like the bad down. Down there.
It
How
does
far
look full of
down?
urine.
It's about 7 feet down. No,
Alan.
wait, whoa, I said a very wrong thing. It's about 40 feet down.
Oh, wow. That's a difference.
That's a very large difference.
I said a false thing.
It's about 6 times more, Sam.
Yeah.
You were going to say something, Brixby?
Well, when I thought it was only 7 feet down due to a trick of the light, I was going to suggest that we threw in something from the bag of tricks, but it actually feels quite cruel to throw an animal from 40 feet above.
I guess it would depend on if the god of this world counts the animal as spawning when the item you throw from the bag leaves the bag or when it touches the ground.
We'll never know.
God
think
of this world.
I think it spawns when it lands, but I'm not sure.
Because it says you like pull out like a fuzzy ball and throw it. Yeah, let me reread it and see. If the ball is removed and tossed up to 20 feet away, it turns into an animal. So it would turn into an animal halfway down.
As it's falling. Which does feel cruel.
And it's going to fall into liquid, and I'm pretty sure that negates 10 feet of falling damage or something like that, right?
Plus, it gives
And
us...
if we roll right and I get like a jaguar or something, it'll be
It can
fine, 'cause
just
it'll
run
have
through the
catfall.
air. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I can feather fall down if someone can drop a rope for me to climb back up.
I have
That
a
would
2
be
in
my-
5 chance of getting a cat.
I mean, I could disc down with folks. I have the ability to fall as well. We could even enchant ourselves with flying magic. If there's something down there, I would prefer it at least shows itself before we're descended. I have a history with being underground, and do you mind if we just toss a ball in first?
Not
Kira
at
throws a
all.
goo tube down.
Oh, the waste.
The goo tube falls into the plant matter and just kind of disappears in the tangle of vines and such.
Do we hear anything coming to investigate?
No, not so far.
Kira shouts down, "It's a really tasty goo tube."
Do we want to toss my second of the day animal from the tan bag? I got a 2 in 5 chance of it being a cat.
Yeah. I said,
Yeah, Alwyn will pull the tan bag out of his haversack, and he will pull a little tan ball out of it and toss it down. And get a 94, which is
I feel like that has to be
a
something.
rhinoceros.
Yeah, that's something cool.
So 20 feet in the air above that lake, a rhinoceros just appears in like a puff of
confused
smoke
falling
and falls
rhinoceros.
the rest of the way down.
Sorry, rhinoceros.
Wow.
Thankfully, they're designed to drop.
I was really hoping for either
Yeah,
lion or tiger,
tank.
but
Yeah.
Well, the rhinoceros falls on the ground, kind of splashing in the water, and immediately 2 of these albino plants spring to life and just absolutely devour it. There's 2 big old like fly trap looking thingies, but like
be standing like here
pale
if I was throwing.
down there that are definitely alive and definitely just like murdered that rhinoceros instantly.
I think it wouldn't be a good idea to go down there.
That's astute. That's a new word I learned.
Yeah, Cassius is already throwing sticks and leaves back over the hole, like, nope, nope, nope.
Just because I love to torture myself. Brixby's gonna cast detect magic from the edge of the hole. Just wants to, it's a 60-foot. I just want to know.
Like a Vorpal sword down there or something.
Yeah, it's not picking up anything obvious. Nothing within the 60 feet, even if you sort of sweep it all around down there.
Not today, Plant Satan.
Also, does that fly trap have a rib cage?
It's looks a little bit rib cagey. As you start
That's creepy.
walking away from the hole, I'll need reflex saves from everybody.
Wait, who's rolling? Oh, that's Sam is rolling that. Okay. We're doing 2E save rolls, right?
Of course. So what did Brixby get?
Oh, I rolled a nat 1 for a 15.
Okay, so that's a fail on this just explosion. How about Kira going north to south here?
Rolled a 5 for an 18.
That's a pass.
Okay.
How about Cassius?
Rolled a dress number to start off the session, 27.
Also a pass, and Alwyn.
Also a 27.
All right, so everybody passes but Brixby. So that is 22 bludgeoning damage and 20 fire damage. Everybody halves that except for Brixby. And it's time to roll for initiative.
You said 22 bludgeoning and 20 fire?
Yeah, so 11 and 10 for everybody but Brixby.
That always fire. That's the one I don't have resistance to.
11 and 5 for Kira. Wait, is that math right? 10. No, 11 and 0.
Dang, it's messed up.
Good tonight.
You know, someday I'm going to pre-roll initiative, and it's going to, like, everybody's going to freak out.
I know I am.
I'll say a swear.
You heard it here first,
Says a
folks.
swear.
The episode title will be Jeff Says a Swear as well.
So, like, where did the explosion come from specifically?
Came through the door and like kind of exploded right there, like a rocket was fired through the doorway.
Okay, cool.
What did Kira get for initiative?
A 29 total.
Jeez.
I know.
How about
18, that's what I
Cassius?
got, 18.
A 21 total.
All right. How about Brixby
18.
and Alwyn?
Alwyn rolled 1 higher than his save for a result that's 1 lower with a 26.
All right. Well, we will begin combat with Kira. You just got blowed up a little bit.
Ow! Kira's gonna rage. And you said we know it came through that door. Can Kira see? I mean, I think I can. Yeah, I can see it on the map.
Yeah,
so
if you
I
can-
see.
Yeah. If I were you, I would jump into the plant hole. It's probably safer down there.
I'm not gonna jump into the plant.
It's really the only strategy that makes sense.
Kira is instead going to. Hope I don't regret this. Oh, game is paused.
Oh, it is. Oh yeah. I paused it because I was blowing you up.
Thank you. Kira's going to rush up to just to the right of the. No, because she wants to leave that room open just in case anyone else needs to stand there. So just to the, right of the door. And probably can't reach around through the door to hit anyone like that. So I think instead she will wait to see, if anyone comes through, she'll hit him with a chainsaw.
And you can hit it around the corner. It just gets a cover bonus.
Oh, well then I'll go for the cub bone. Roll 1d20 plus get my modifier. Raging, but not encouraged or inspired. 6. Oof, that's a 29.
29 will not hit with the cover.
Ah, the cub. The cub got me. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Alwyn, you got blown up.
Yep. And I don't see anything over that way, and I actually, I might be able to if I move up, but if I do, then whatever's there could see me. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to look at my spells and see if I still have. I do. Alwyn is going to cast Invisibility Greater and disappear. And then he is going to walk up and stand about 5 feet south of Brixby to be able to see through this doorway.
All right, I just realized that I totally didn't say what is in that other room, shooting rockets through the doorway. It appears that the wizard that you chased off and his battle mage buddy have come hunting you with a couple Gearsman battle guards. The rocket having come from a Gearsman battle guard. Now there's another Gearsman battle guard who is protected from Kira by a wall, and thus it can level its rocket launcher and shoot a rocket down. Let's see, does it? It doesn't really have a good angle because of the wall here. It's going to have to... And then... And it doesn't know where Alwyn is. So, yeah, I guess it's going to actually take a step back to get itself a better angle. And then it's going to shoot a rocket kind of at this little corner of the room where it can get everybody but Kira, but it only knows that it's getting Cassius and Brixby. So I will need reflex saves from Brixby, Alwyn, and Cassius.
I got a 20, which is a good bit lower, but I think it still saves because I think somebody saved on 18 last time.
Sure does save. How about Cassius?
Rolling rocks. That's a 35.
That'll definitely save. How about Brixby?
21.
All right. Everybody saves, so you'll take half of 19 bludgeoning, so 9 bludgeoning, and half of 16 fire, so 8 fire. And that'll bring us to the second Gearsman Battle Guard, who is staring at Kira. I think it's gonna take a... Yeah, it's gonna just take a 5-foot step into the room to square up with Kira. It doesn't know better. It's just a silly little robot. It doesn't know. And start slapping her with a stun baton. First one is going to be a 37 to hit.
37 will hit.
66 on the blur.
Okay.
That is 17 non-lethal damage and 5 electricity damage.
Electricity damage is the lethal kind, right?
Yeah.
5.
And then Slammy Doo number 2 is 28 to hit.
Just made it.
37 on the blur. You would say it's blurdy 7.
I wouldn't, but some would.
Some would.
I would.
16 non-lethal. And 2 more electricity from the anti-Gearsman Battle Guard.
And 2 electricity. Okay.
And that brings us to the encouraging Cassius Hoyt.
Oh. Indeed. And he will do just that. Swift action begin to inspire his compatriots. And then he's going to move up and over, which will provoke from the Gearsman.
That is going to be 37 to slap.
Yeah, that does hit, and no blur for me.
Alright, you're looking at 18 non-lethal and 8 electricity. Good roll.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. Okay, that's a move, that's a swift, and then as a move, because I love our positioning personally, Cassius is going to share the teamwork feat of outflank with Kira and anyone else in the area for the next 7 rounds. He's going to say, this is great. We can funnel them through. And now flanking will give us a +4 to hit instead of a +2.
Teamwork!
That's mean. Well, that brings us to the the rocket damage was pre-halved 9 bludgeoning and 8 fire.
Okay. Thank you. I may have zoned out when you said that one.
Who among us hasn't? The Technic League fella here finally gets a turn in which he doesn't have to teleport away, and he is so very happy. He is going to... I guess he's going to look at Brixby. He's going to cast a little spell. I need a reflex save from Brixby first.
Sorry, Sam. I need you to remember the number that you rolled at the beginning of this game day.
Oh no.
Of the levels of spell that I'm going to absorb from the spell that you cast on me from my spell absorption.
It's absorption or turning or...
thought it was spell... hold on one second. It's definitely been a bajillion years. It is spell turning, level 7. So there is a 1d4 plus 6 roll at one point.
Yeah, I've got that marked off. So with spell turning, does that mean this spell now affects this gentleman?
Yeah, it's back on the caster. Yes, the original caster.
That sucks for him so bad. All right, well, I'm going to delete some levels of spell turning from your list here, and I'm going to check what his saves are. And he's going to roll a reflex save. He feels good about it. He feels great. He saved, so that's good for him. Let me... On this particular spell, because this is like a blast of lightning, goes out, homing in on Brixby, and then arcs around and comes back and hits him. But this lightning is chained, so I think it's still going to jump to Brixby's friends. So I'm going to need...
It wouldn't chain to his 3 buddies because it was turned.
I don't think spell turning completely reverses all of the secondary targets.
The intent.
So I think I still need reflex saves from Kira, Cassius, and Alwyn.
Now, can chain lightning hit somebody that's... I guess it can because it's not looking at you. It's just jumping to a body that's there.
What did Kira get on her reflex save?
Shoot, sorry. I missed that. Come back to me.
What did Cassius get on his?
Back to the dresses with 27.
All right, so he's going to half that 47. How about Alwyn?
Alan got a natural 20 for a 30.
He's also going to half...
This is the best rolling I have had in such a long time.
He's also going to half that 47. And how about Kira?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Well, I got to check the DC because that's close enough. Yeah, that is not going to get half. So 47 electric damage for Kira.
Ooh, 47. 47 electric damage. That's the lethal kind.
Yeah. So far, all of the lethal damage on Kira is electric. Well, I guess that's not true. She got rocketed. But anyways, he's done. Brixby's up. You did a mean trick.
Did a mean trick. It was worth the level 7 spell slot. Alright, gonna burn 1 additional round of Invisible Thief. It's my 7th. So he is now invisible. Greater invisibility. Takes a 5-foot step to the south, just north of his friend Alwyn, and then is going to... I just gotta check if there's any spell components. Pulls out a snake scale and just throws it into the square in front of him, and the entire square blows up in fire, and then the square button next to it to the left blows up in fire, and then it does it again and again, and then it goes through this gear's person, and it goes into the room, and then it hits the battle mage, and then the other person, and then it goes up and hits the other gear person. Because I can do 15 squares, and that is fire snake. So I need a reflex save from all 4 of those individuals.
All right, we're going to start with the robots and work our way back here. The currently flanked robot, very reflexive, 22.
That is a failure.
All right, the other robot, skipping ahead, is a much worse roll. So I won't even bother doing the math. And then we have our battle mage. She is looking at a 21. Things are going poorly. And the bossman, he gets a much better roll. He's got a 31.
Oh, yeah, he's good. Okie doke. Do you need fire and sneak attack separately for any of these people?
I don't think so.
Alrighty, so everybody takes all of this except for Bossman, who takes half. So that's 77, and then, 38?
That's so many.
That's a lot.
And yeah, he'll remain invisible beside his friend, who is also invisible.
Alright, well, that's really bad for all of them. I think they're regretting their life choices. Brings us to the protective battle mage who, she'd been protecting her buddy here. That's her job. Things have gone very poorly for her. What can she do? I think she's going to take a 5-foot step up here, and then we're going to need a will save out of Cassius.
All right. Whew. It's a good roll, Sam's a 31.
Alright, you're not friends with the battle mage.
Yay.
She just wanted to be your buddy. Top of round 2, Kira, you are outflanking a robot that just got fire snaked.
Yeah, Kira is not exactly sure what Cassius is doing, but she feels invigorated. So she's gonna hit this. She's gonna hit this thing in front of her with a chainsaw just a couple times. Oh, gotta roll it in the guy.
That'll hit.
Okay. How is this thing looking? Is it looking like I should do all my rolls separately?
It looks like you might want to separate them out in
Break
case.
them out? All right. Well, I can do that.
In case you wind up with a case of the broken robots.
38 points of damage on that first hit.
Alright, it's still up.
36 on the second one.
36 hits.
Okay. And another 38 on Danny's.
That's the end of the robe.
Oh, never mind. Now, I know that she disappeared up into this corner, but I can't see her, so I probably can't hit her.
The only movement you can do is a 5-foot step. But anywhere you can get, only moving 5 feet.
Can I? Okay, so if I step down 1 square, can I then finish my attack on the protective lady?
Yeah, she's just got some cover.
Cool, little cove. That's okay. We'll try it. 1d20 plus 20. If that's a 15, which is a critical threat for a 35. I guess I should just roll to confirm. 1d20 plus 20. And a, gross. A 28 to confirm. Is a 28 hit? I don't think it hits with cover, does it?
Let me check. She is a casty. Yeah, that will hit.
Oh, hit with cover? Sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll 6d6 plus 29 times 2 is 30 times 2 minus 2, 58. Jeff face. Great. Great. Thanks, Jeff face. 58. 77 on that guy, and then one last roll. And that is a 27. Does a 27 hit with Cove?
It does.
Cool. And I got a 38 again. Another 38, Sam.
Well,
38
she's
points
super
of
dead.
damage. Oh no!
Double kill.
Dang. Well, they did say they regretted their choices.
Well, she will be protecting no longer.
Yeah, that's rough.
Which brings up Alwyn.
Okay. Hey, can that bald wizard guy go ahead and make me a will save at a -4?
Is this a fear effect?
It is not.
Gotta find a stat block. I got a lot going on here. Will save at a -4. Still got a pretty good bonus. How are we feeling about a 24?
Beat it by 1. So he is not feeble-minded. And that will be.
Did you?
Alan's turn.
No, he didn't beat it by 1 because he also has the.
Oh,
mind
did
strike.
Bricks attacked him? I forgot
Yes,
Bricks
he
attacked
got
him, so that's another like
mind
6 on top of that.
Oh my god. So his mind has been struck?
Yeah, his mind was
Yes.
struck.
Yeah. So that is intelligence and charisma drop to 1. It cannot use intelligence or charisma-based skills, cannot cast spells, cannot understand language, and cannot communicate coherently.
Cool. Tight.
And that will be Alwyn's turn.
Which brings us to the agreeable Gearsman Battle Guard. He doesn't know what's going on. He's just going to keep on doing what he's doing and shoot a rocket at this corner and need reflex saves from everybody.
But this is when I already know what this save is, so that is okay.
Let's start in the back with Alwyn.
Alwyn got a 12 on the die for a 22.
All right, he saves Brixby.
I got what is that? A 16 for 30.
All right, another save, Cassius.
Natural 19 for a 36.
Also a save, and Kira.
An unnatural 19 from a 6 on the die.
That was very confusingly worded for me, but everybody
Sorry,
saves.
I'm sorry. That was.
That's all right. I got there eventually. Your damage already halved for you is a 11 bludgeoning and 9 fire. And that brings Cassius up.
All right. Cassius is going to move into the room and attempt to tumble around the creature robot to avoid an AOL. He is continuing the performance and will swift action activate his Boots of Gusto so we can get a little d6 to this acrobatics roll. Let's see if I can beat a CMD. That's a natural 20. We're looking at a 38 to avoid the AOL.
Yeah, not by a lot, but yeah.
Woohoo! That he has put himself on the opposite side of the creature, and so that Kira could come on in and flank should she want to do such a thing. And then he'll take a single strike with his rapier.
At the robot or at the boss one?
Oh, at the robot.
Okay.
Not great. Finally rolled under 10. We were looking at a 32.
32 hits the robot.
All right. Looking at 15 whole points of damage, Sam.
All right, not
Not
all.
hardness.
Not all that goes through. Some of it does.
It's probably going to give up.
You're confident that you have harmed the robot.
Yeah.
This technically gentleman is well, he's at a loss for what to do. His mind has it's left, and he's still here. And for the moment, at least he's...
Now, would he consider the robot enough of a friend to, like, try to melee attack to protect it?
I don't know that it would ever even occur to this gentleman to attempt a melee attack.
To think of a robot. Yeah, I was going to... I thought you were going to say to see one of the robots as a friend.
You know, why not? It'll grab a masterwork dagger and try to stab Cassius. Only a natural 20 will hit him. Guess what? It didn't hit him. Well, does a 26 hit Cassius? I know.
No, it's not.
All right. Brixby, you're up.
Well, Brixby is going to not burn any more invisibility rounds. So he's going to become visible again. And why not? Brixby will disc into the room. Pardon me, Kira. Swift action. Pull that shocking grasp wand out of my sheath that I put in there last episode. I'm going to shock the grasp. Because they are made out of metal, I get a +3 on this. Oh, and I'm flanking. Wait, do I get outflanked with this as well? Or not?
Are you flanking from that angle?
I guess I'm not flanking from there, huh? That is a 27.
That'll hit.
Okie doke. So that is 5d6. 14.
It definitely does more than that.
Is that? And that's going to be the end of my turn.
All right, around to the top of round 3. Kira, the double killer, is up.
Yeah, Kira sees what Rick's tried to do and is like, oh, let me scooch past you. And we'll slide. Oh, no, close the door. Slide up to the right hand. No, okay, it wouldn't let me. I guess she'll move through Brixby and into the corner above so that she can get back on her flank game with Cassius.
It's going to slap you on the way in because you have to move through a square to get there.
That's true.
32 to hit.
Yep, that hit.
And on the blur, we have a 21, just barely.
So close.
14 non-lethal. And 7 electric.
14, 7?
Yeah.
7. Okay. Now she's going to hit it just one time because she moved 2 squares, so that's a bummer. But other guy is Bab. Which is... or something. I actually don't know which number is the BAB. Don't tell me right now. Oh, so close, kind of. 38 again. Nice number of the night, Sam.
38 does hit once more.
Great. And I'll roll a couple d6s, and then I shall rejoice. Uh, 43 points of damage.
That's the end of the robot.
Bye, robot. And can't intimidate it because it's dead and a robot. So that's my turn.
All right, that brings us to Alwyn.
Alwyn will... Let's see. If I wanted to shoot something at that guy, I would have to shoot through Brixby, but I'm also invisible, so it would be flat-footed anyway. Do we... Actually, he will say out loud, do we want to try to take this guy alive or anything?
Are we like waiting for our turns to respond to the thing? I mean, do you want us to?
We all just stare.
I mean, I figure talking's a free action.
We're
right?
in a situation right now where he can't really do anything. He can flail weakly with a dagger, so we don't have to be in turn order for this.
I care less about taking him alive and more just about removing everything dangerous from him and leaving him I don't know, on that elevator in the corner or something. If
Maybe
I
we
was
can put
feeling
him.
less charitable, I'd say put him in the hole. But
Aww.
See, I was going to say that, but I didn't want it sounding like I was saying that in character because Alwyn would never say to put him in the hole.
Evil Kira would.
Now that she's chaotic evil.
But Zach beat her to it, so.
Well, all that stuff he's holding is probably really heavy, and we should probably help him with it because he's probably tired.
He does seem tired.
Agreed.
All right, well, we can relieve him of all of his stuff, including green
Yeah,
access.
as long as we don't act aggressive to him, he won't attack us.
Yeah, I mean, he's mostly just confused. I mean, most of the stuff that he has is stuff that you've seen before. He's got a time-worn comm set, a time-worn brown nanite hypogun. He's got a green access card, ring of protection. He does have a Technic League badge, like a captain's badge.
Oh, is this our first captain? Awesome.
We did it.
Nice.
I guess we didn't do it. Let's push him in the hole.
I should have known he was a captain. He had unique artwork.
Definitely.
Does he have anything with a name on it? If we look through his stuff?
I don't think he.
Are the badges name tags?
I don't think he wears a name tag, but
Hello, I'm.
you could roll like a knowledge local, see if you can, if anybody who's smart happens to know who this guy is.
Local.
Not smart.
It's +3, so that means I probably don't have any points in it.
That's great. I have
No, I
a
do
plus
not have any
22 to
points
that,
in
one,
it.
so it's a 32. Not a +0.
So I think you can be reasonably certain by his. He's an Ulfin man, and Brixby, sort of running through his mental list of technically captains, thinks he's looking at Sterklinder.
I think this one's called Sterklinder.
Do I know anything about like his proclivities, his general vibe? Does he put away the shopping cart after he uses it?
Never. He would absolutely never.
Straight in the hole.
Yeah, I mean, he's got, like, you know, your general narcissist vibes. Mostly a quiet guy. Hangs out in basements near Damon's, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Old Damon basement man.
Well, we could give him a piece of paper that says, "How do you keep an idiot busy for hours?" Flip over, written on both sides, and leave him down here. That theoretically should work for as long as it takes for him to be found. We could just send him nude and unbeclothed upstairs and bewildered. We could tie
They
him
don't
up.
seem to have many, if any, high-level healers. So anything that we send him to, we should be fine. I don't think we'll have to worry about him again.
But we just don't know how many people he told. And there's a chance that in the Technic League, they could do something without telling everybody else. They don't seem very unified. So there might be an argument for, it's not like we've been the most low-key, but just kind of gently tying him up. Like putting a leash on him, lovingly, into the corner. Where he can't walk into the hole. Also, if we
We
fully
don't have
checked
anything we
that
can
room,
do.
Like, we fully searched it. We know there's no other hidden dangers besides the hole or any other secrets it has.
Right, and I don't know if we specifically brought it up, but that square at the top is another one of those lifts.
Yeah, the elevator.
Yeah, that's everything of interest in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have anything we can stick on him to frame another captain, do we? I don't think we do. We don't have, like, gear from anybody or anything.
You're fresh
I think
out
by
of
the time that
framing
anyone's-
captain's juice.
By the time that anyone's processing this, they're probably going to know of some other mayhem we've caused.
Yeah, true.
I mean, he can also just come with us as a mascot. Oh, yeah, let's bring
Dress him in
him
a
with
very capable
us.
force shirt. And
I mean, if anything, it gives us a moment to be like, "Oh, Captain, we found him. He was blah 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 by some magic men,
Ruffians.
stupefied." And while they're still thinking about it, we hit him with a fireball. I mean, it's
yeah,
he'd be
can we all
lonely
change our
without us,
hats
too.
so that we're kind of wearing outfits similar to what those two mages that were with him had on?
Yeah, or we just put on some of this probably a little bloody and singed mage clothing.
Yeah. Well, because our hats of disguise can change what our clothes look like.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's look a little.
So I was thinking, like, just pop your hat off, pop it back on, and then we're wearing like what we saw those mages that were with him wearing.
Kira realizes you meant the hats of disguise like halfway through trying to pull the clothing on over her armor. Oh.
Because we already don't look like anyone they recognize. We look like the cast of Princess Bride now, right?
Yes.
Plus, with any luck, it's not like
Just
they
saying.
know which sellsword is working for which captain at any point.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
anybody have any moral objections to this? Because I think the likelihood of
No,
them
I'm
just
chaotic
wandering in
neutral.
the hole. Okay, cool. Cassius, evil Kira.
I mean, I think we should kill him, but what are you gonna do?
Ah, classic evil Kira.
No, I'm fine. I'm also chaotic neutral.
All right. I mean, I'm sure Desna is cool with this. The like wandering happy fool and whatnot.
Yep.
All right. And he can open doors for us.
He's got the access card on one of those, like, wind up shebangs.
Oh yeah, it's just
Yeah. Like the little circle with
The
just
badge
the
reel.
yeah, stretch out cord.
so. It looks like we only have one door. Really.
That's a first.
Yeah,
Go
popping
ahead, fearless leader.
popping open this door reveals a almost empty room with a trap door in it.
Oh, should I heal us before we go forward?
Please.
God, yes.
In fact,
oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
I'm
Some of the
going to say
people
that
are
Alwyn
hurt.
healed us while we were standing there, so I'll just keep moving and I'll roll in the background.
Otherwise, Brixby's just holding one of his arms in his other arm while he's having this
I was going to say, I know how low we all are because we were sharing it in the No Sam's channel. So we're going through into pit room.
Drew, I am down 79.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just going to roll it in the background while we're going.
Just wasn't sure if you needed to know.
Excuse me.
80. Well, let's,
I guess go through the trapdoor. The other option is taking the lift, I suppose, but this seems a little bit more stealthy.
The vibes.
surreptitious. Yeah.
but yeah, let's definitely send him down first.
Well, the trapdoor's locked.
Yep.
We use
Never
the
mind.
access card. Does it have a key card reader?
It has a key card reader. The key card reader is blue.
Aw, so close.
Oh boy.
It's not a video
Sounds
game.
like it's a job for some e-picks and some disabled device A, perhaps. It's actually been like a little while since I've rolled one of these. So Brixby pulls out his green e-picks, which I think actually give me like a 2. Is it I have to like look this up. Sorry, it doesn't. It just shows me the baseline thing inside of pick green. I don't know why I didn't type that in with Pathfinder. Green is a +4. Ooh, glad I looked that up. Okie doke. Oh wait, that actually should have been one more. So, be a 36.
That's a fail.
Alrighty, that was only a 2 off the die, so we can try that again. Actually, I'd love to check this for traps before I just push through it.
Why?
Before I make this next roll. Just, you know, there's something about where we're going and what this is, and
I thought
so I'm
we
gonna do that.
had built up a level of trust.
It's true, but to quote everyone's favorite dead, no one likes him. Trust but verify, Sam. And that is going to be a 36, 37 if it's high-tech or mechanical.
Yeah, there don't appear to be any traps.
Okie doke, that's fair. All right. So that is a stable device. It's a +34 with everything. Try it one more time. Okay, that is a 44.
Fail.
Okay. Let's try again before I have to put another charge in this thing. God darn. Like I said, it gets 10 charges, and this is my 4th time using it, so. Alright, that was another 10. That's a nat 1.
Oof.
Oh, so close.
That probably breaks your e-pick, really.
Probably. Wow. This thing really, I mean, absolutely, Roll20 just hating me tonight. I'm barely rolling above a 10, people. There's a nat 20 on, like, what, my 9th try?
So
that is a 54.
How does everybody else feel watching Brixby just, like, absolutely struggle with this lock?
Brix, you okay?
This is really hard. It's like the hardest lock I've ever... Oh, God. Whoa, why is this so bad?
Sorry.
With a 54, Brixby is able to pop the lock.
That may have been one of the hardest picks of my career.
Good job, though.
I'd
Yeah, I
like to
did
think
it like
he
a
is
real
popping and
champ.
locking as he pops the lock.
That's why I failed so many times, because I was just really focused on
Distracted.
my form and looking cool. That it was working against. You really don't want to do aggressive motions like this when you're trying to manipulate pins and tumblers.
I'll take your word for it.
Well,
Kira can't kick this door open.
Captain, you should go down there and see if we have any of your friends down there. You should say hi to them.
Notably, having opened this door, you can now see that the ladder inside this trap door goes down 80 feet. Down, into a very deep basement. Obviously below the whole deal with the plants. But I guess your captain guy will do as he's told, right?
He has to.
He has to. He doesn't know any better.
Tell him there's like a flat Earth convention down there or something. Flat Galarian.
Yeah, he climbs down the ladder. It takes him a while with his little wizard arms. He gets onto a floor at the bottom, and he stops and waits there, looking kind of confused.
Can we see him?
Yeah, he's just down at the bottom of the ladder.
Okay. Well,
He can't tell you anything because he
sure.
lost his capacity for language.
Should we follow him?
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably go follow him.
What's the climbing order, since you can obviously only go down single file?
Kira will be either first or last.
I can go last.
I would probably be in the middle somewhere.
You may notice that you're flying across the screen. Pay no attention. So Kira first, Brixby last, Alwyn second to last, Cassius second.
Sure.
Yeah. Sounds probably good.
Do you tell Sterklinder to get out of the way, or is Kira just going to kind of climb down on top of him?
Can you,
On his shoulders.
excuse me? Excuse me.
He just sort of stares up at Kira, blinks several
She
times.
gently, nudges him in the head with her boot.
He'll stumble out to make room for Kira. And as she comes down to the bottom of the ladder, she sees a room where the south wall of this relatively empty room contains 17 small glass panels that show shimmering images of similar 10-foot square cells. Below each panel is a row of buttons. To the east is a long, thin glass window looking out over a high-ceilinged hallway. Now, before Kira can look too closely at the screen with all the stuff on it, she does have to deal with the fact that there are two fellows with chains and piercings torturing their bloodless flesh. The greatest violations of these piercings and such invade their faces and mouths. They immediately move to attack, so it's time for initiative.
Hey, there's some guys down here.
How about Brixby?
$13. Dirty.
All right, Cassius.
It's a natural 18 for a 24.
Alwyn.
12 on the die for a 20.
And Kira.
I don't remember what I got on the die, but a 28 total.
All right,
I
well,
guess the 17. Sorry.
as we begin combat, Kira, you're standing on the ground. You've got these guys in front of you. There's also your confused semi-buddy Sterklinder kind of blocking the way here. What's the plan?
Can she just, shove him forward into one of the guys?
Now, are you going to use your turn to reposition him?
Am I going to use my turn to reposition him?
Like, you do a CMD check and move him if you want, but...
Right. They immediately move to attack, so they are hostile. To make more sense, he's just in the way. But I can probably do more damage than he can right now, so... she'll just, excuse me, and move up to attack the southernmost gentleman. I will roll 1d 20 plus 26. Oh, that's a dirty 30.
Dirty 30, I believe, will hit. Yep.
Oh, great, I'll take it. 26 plus 26. A paltry 30. Oh, wait. No, I'm not. Okay. Never mind. Sorry. A paltry 37, Sam.
Well, it doesn't all seem to go through.
It never does.
Someday it will.
Someday. Can I intimidate it? Them? The person?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Let's see. 31?
31?
Yes.
Hits exactly.
Amazing. I'm going to hit him again with my little chainsaw. Ooh, that's not good. 28? Wait, did 28 just work?
28 does hit.
Cool. Roll. 3d6 plus 26. And another 35 points of damage that I assume does not all go through.
You would assume correctly, but it's still damage.
It's damage. And that's me.
All right, that brings us to Cassius. You're up on the ladder.
How far up?
One Kira up.
Okay.
6 feet 2 inches.
So let's see. Climb speed wise. Gonna make me use my brain.
I think ladder is basically 1 square equals 4 squares. So just call it 4 squares to get down.
Okay. I have a 40-foot move speed as a cat, so 20 feet to get down. And then I can move 25, 30, 35, 40, right up to this feller. Swift action, begin to inspire Kira and Sterklander. Faintly up the ladder, you hear like, "Oh, we can take these Velstrak chitin fella." And then he'll make a single stab with combat expertise. I rolled a 1.
Well, that's not going to do it.
Nope.
All right, Alwyn, you're 3 people up, which I would say, or 2 people up, which I would say counts as 3 squares.
Okay, so that'd be 15 feet of movement, which climb... No, because it is a ladder, so we don't take a penalty, right? It's just 15 feet.
Well, climbing speed is
so-
still 1/4 speed unless you roll
Okay,
to
yeah.
go double speed.
Yep, so
That's DC.
quarter speed of 30 feet, you would be, and I'm not going to make that roll.
Or you can jump.
So he will... No, he'll just use the entirety of 1 move action and part of a second one to get to the bottom of the ladder. And then for the last bit of it, he will step to the south of our technically buddy. Wow, that's just straight up pinhead. Like, they didn't even try.
They're a little pinheady.
Yeah. And that's going to be all he can do because that was 2 movements.
Okay, so let's see here. We've got some things that are going to happen. Let's see, now that these guys are up for the first time, they're going to activate their gaze attacks in case anybody sees them. Then this guy standing in front of Cassius is going to burst the bonds, sealing his mouth, and unleash a cacophony of darkness and soul-shaking howls from the pits of the shadow plane. This whole room is now affected by deeper darkness. All creatures in this room are deafened as long as they remain in the area. So you cannot see and you cannot hear. I do need a will save from Cassius, Kira, and Alwyn.
Nat 20.
All right, you're fine.
Nice. It is an 18 total for Alwyn.
Alwyn is confused.
Ugh.
How about Kira?
27 total for Kira.
All right, Kira's fine. I'm just gonna make these guys invisible, and that's the end of his turn. Sterklinder is gonna roll a D100. He got an 80. I don't know if I still have the confusion table open. It's been so long, you know? He got an 80, attack nearest creature. Well, he's just gonna flail without sight at Alwyn. So, does a 16 hit Alwyn's flat-footed AC?
No, actually.
All right, so that
Flat-footed 20.
I won't even roll the mischance. Brixby, you can see darkness about 20 feet below you.
Yeah. This isn't great. Sorry, I'm like reading about how a certain feat works. I just want to make sure that I fully understand. Because even though it doesn't say it, and maybe I'm just hindering myself, I feel like I need to see where people are to exclude them via selective spell.
Probably.
I feel like, yeah, it's so...
Number of targets in the area equal to the... Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah, it's...
say one way or the other, but usually for stuff like that, it does specify. And so I would probably agree with you that if it doesn't say, I'd go with the stuff where it usually does specify it and say you probably would have to see us or at least know where we are generally.
Okay, so Brixby's going to cast Greater Invisibility on himself. And then he's going to shout down into the room.
Is everything all right? I can't see.
What?
No one can hear you.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm
We're all
sorry.
deaf.
Well, I mean,
He doesn't know
I'm just
that.
saying, like...
Yeah.
He doesn't know that though. Yeah, no, so he would
that's
still
like,
definitely,
he's just,
yeah.
because he's trying to, like, he's not under the... Yeah, so he shouts down, but he's not going to walk, like, immediately into the blackness just yet. He'll probably go down let's see if that was his, so a move action, so a quarter of his speed. So he'll go down 5 feet as well, because that would be one singular climb action. I'm not going to try to roll to 2 more with a +3. And that's going to be, and I assume, because I didn't see it casted, or see it cast, there's no way that I can really just like determine this spell or the effect by just seeing that it got dark down there.
Right,
So
but
there's, like, no
I will
knowledge I can roll.
I will say that Cassius did shout that things were looking a bit Velstracky, and you may remember, since it was only a few days ago, Paj got the Velstrak, unleashing via like a weird screaming thing, a cloud of deeper darkness that you couldn't see through.
Okay. Excellent. I didn't realize. I completely Because,
Because that was 2.5
time has
years
passed.
ago.
Yes. No time has ever passed. Okay. So Brixby knowing what that is. Ooh, that does not make it easier for me. Okay. In my knowledge of that, I would probably know that it is at least not a spell that was cast, right?
Right.
I mean, could I roll it? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I'm sorry, folks. I don't have a much better answer immediately. He's just going to do what he did. He shouted, he went down 5 feet. He cast Greater Invisibility. In hopes that you all will get out of the room. That'll be the end of his turn.
All right. Well, Kira is gonna get stabbed some. 32 to stab Kira.
Ouch. Oh, my body.
That is an 80 on the blur.
Okay.
Guess I'm gonna type this rather than. Since I'm probably doing it a bunch of times. 17 stabby damage with some sort of spiky do.
17 spiky damage.
28 on the second spikening.
Oh, it's so close. I mean, so close for me. Yes, that was good for you.
63 on the blur.
3.
19 damage on the second spikening. And then the last one's gonna miss.
Okay.
It's your turn. You just got stabbed. You can neither see nor hear anything. Maybe I'll make everyone invisible. That's more fun, right?
Just an empty room. Gosh. Can't hear, can't see. She doesn't want to risk swinging and hitting someone she likes. I think she's gonna delay. Yeah, I think she's gonna delay.
All right. Cassius, you were encouraging, but now you couldn't even hear it if you are still.
No, he can't hear. What?
Was there a direction that the stab was coming from?
It came from where the
Stabbed
fella
in the-
had
in
been.
the right.
Yeah, it was where it had been standing before you lost it in the darkness.
Sorry, Jeff. Can I swing at the direction of the stab? I assume my friends wouldn't stab me.
Hey, you can swing at the stab if you want.
Yeah, I'll swing at the stab. Gosh, I hope I don't regret this. And I wouldn't even know until the lights came back on. Oh no.
Oh.
Yikes, that's going to be upsetting. Okay, let me... 38 to hit stab direction.
Roll a 50% miss chance.
Okay.
High is good.
Ooh, 54.
All right, with a 38 to hit and a 54, you're fairly confident that the thing's not there anymore.
Oh,
Must have
man.
moved.
So many rolls. Okay, thank you. That's my turn.
All right, now you're up, Cassius.
Cassius can't hear a thing, but his tiger eyes glow because he has seen darkness and can see even in deeper darkness explicitly.
Oh, dang.
So nothing is invisible at the moment unless they cast a magical invisibility.
Dang, Cassius can see where these fellas are.
Like a superhero.
Yeah, he's an unhappy kitty. You took a bard's voice away. Well, he can't hear his voice. So it's gone for all intents and purposes. Is the thing still adjacent to him? Sorry, that's rude. Is the chitin still adjacent to him?
Not the one that had been, but he does see another one to his south right.
Okay. He is going to stab at it in a full attack. I have
Actually,
ticked off and
since he can see them, I do need will save. Unless he's
Fine.
averting his eyes.
no, he will not avert his eyes. Uh, 31.
Alright, he's good. Continue.
All right, I'm going to not combat expertise right now because without the Inspire, I need all the to hit I can get. And without the Inspire, my damage is even worse. It is a 37 critical threat. A 28.
28 to confirm, will confirm.
Sorry, that was a second to hit.
Oh, second to hit. Well, it hits.
Okay. Yeah, I'll roll to confirm at the end because I'm doing that weird.
Alright.
Surely a miss on the last one, 17. To Conblurm. Yeah, 33. So a hit and a crit.
Alright, that comes in handy.
Just gonna roll it in the guy. Yeah, not bad. It's almost as much as one of Kira's regular hits. That's 35.
Alright. Well, it hurts him.
Which he kind of likes, and now we're friends, and
Yeah,
he's not gonna hurt me anymore.
it's certainly possible.
All right.
Alright, well, Alwyn, you are confused.
Yep. So that is a D100, right?
Yeah, confused, blind, and deaf.
009.
That's act normally.
Oh, nice. Then I can't move my toe. What's the thing for trying to move in darkness? Is it just like half your speed, or is there something you have to roll even if you move that? I'm trying to remember. Should have been looking that up when it wasn't my turn, and I didn't.
I thought it was like an acrobatics move when you can't see.
Yeah, movement
or
while
something.
blinded.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, no, that's 5e. I wrote Pathfinder on here. Why is 5e the top
Tate
result?
must make a DC 10 acrobatics check to move faster than half speed.
Okay, so if you are moving half speed, you don't need the check.
That appears to be the case.
Okay. So he is going to... I can't move my token because I'm invisible to myself, but he is going to... Oh, there he is. Okay. He is going to attempt to move back towards the ladder at half speed. So to move those 10 feet would be 20 feet of movement. And then he would attempt to start climbing the ladder. And I don't know if I pass any enemies on the way there. If I do, they would get attacks on me. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're still in the first session, aren't we?
28 to hit your flat-footed AC.
Yep, that will hit.
All right, on your way, going up that ladder, just 15 piercing damage.
Okay. And does taking a hit, I'm trying to remember, does that stop you for movement?
No, I mean, you didn't try to pass through his square or anything.
Square, yeah. So, yeah, that's right. It's only when you're trying to, like, tumble through there, square, that it... and how much did I take?
17.
17,
Sorry, 15.
okay. Yeah. 15, okay.
But you
and then
are
he would...
You have to attack
confused.
him now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm confused. Yeah, so I would, like, stop when he hit me at the base of the ladder, and actually getting to there, I would still have my action for this turn, so I would, I guess, I don't know what I would do to him because I'm deafened, so my spells would have a failure chance. What would confused me do, Sam? Would I attempt to cast a spell at somebody I can't see with a failure chance, or would I just like swing at him?
Slap him.
Probably just take a swing at him.
That first, and I'll roll the mischance if I. That is a 6 on the die with. Let's see what my unarmed strike is. Unarmed strike. Wait, why does my unarmed strike say it's a +9? That seems high. That doesn't seem right. I have a -2 strength. BAB, -2 for my strength, -3 for my competence bonus from, which I'm assuming is Cassius's thing. But he's not still singing, so I can't hear that. Let me turn that off. So that was a +6. That is a 12, Sam. Does a 12 even mean I don't even need to roll the mischance on a 12, I'm assuming?
Yeah, don't bother.
Yeah. And that's his turn.
All right. Well, with the party in total darkness, but a little glimmer of hope in that Cassius at least can see what he's doing, I'm going to bed.
I'd say goodnight to you, Sam, but it's really dark here, and I can't hear anything.
Night, Sam.
Good night, Sam.
Good night, Sam. Good night, Invisible Velstrax.
What?
Against the machine. Against the machine.
Pot Against the Machine is property of Network Against the Machine LLC, all rights reserved. Pathfinder and the Iron Gods Adventure Path are property of Paizo Publishing. See their website for more details. Theme Against the Machine was written and performed by our own Zach. See the show notes for additional music and sound licensing. If you enjoyed the show, we encourage you to leave us a review.
Someone's gonna need to record. Yeah, by Michael McDonald.
Is that Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton sang that song together?
Yeah, they did. But Michael McDonald without an S did do a cover of it, so my pun kind of works.
So it's hard to record.
3 pieces of
Recording.
meat forms. Now recording.
3 pieces of meat in a stream.
3.
BBC and the
Waveforms.
Walking Meat Forms.
Dropped
Waveform.
my tamale.
Yeah. Andrew Clutterbuck stars in The Walking Meat.
Dropped.
Using his real name because it's the British
Tamale.
version.
Get those plosives on dropped.
Yeah, fun fact, Andrew Lincoln's real name is Andrew Clutterbuck, which is much more British.
Yeah, that's about as British as you get right there.
Yeah.
It's also the name of one of the cops in the Stephen King books that take place in Castle Rock.
I can't believe there are 2 people named Clutterbuck.
Yeah, like it's literally the same name. Andrew Clutterbuck is a character in those books, but it is not the guy from Walking Dead, I assume.
That must be on
Because
purpose.
he was like 5 when the first one of those came out.
I thought you said Cluckerbuck at first, and then I loved that a lot. Like, is that shorthand for Charlie? It's more Cluck for your buck?
That's actually
Yes.
the
Cluckerbuck.
mascot is Cluckerbuck.
Mm-hmm. A little Cluckerbuck.
Yeah, which is just Andrew Lincoln in a chicken costume.
We are world building in the bloops.